And today we reach the ending of the main series of Era of Dueling, but how will it end? With the highest of highs, or with the lowest of lows? Well, I think you'll find that there's a blur somewhere in between. Era of Dueling, Episode 4, Pink Lightning Strikes Twice. Blake's walking down the street. She did say she has her eyes on some people to duel against, but apparently someone has eyes on her too. Oh my goodness! I finally found him! Oh, he's gonna be so pleased with me! This was an easy edit, I bet. Who knows, maybe it was hard to find binoculars than I thought. Blake Solomon, stop right there! By order of the Evolution Dimension, I am permitted to take you into custody. Strange. I don't remember committing any crimes in this shithole dimension. You just got here and already you're shitting on it. Sins of the father, Miss Solomon. I am here to take you into questioning regarding your father. What happened to the sins of the son shall not bother the father? Come quietly or I will have to duel you into submission. Looks close up to what the Evolution Dimension were. So that's how it is. Then I shall opt for the latter. Truthfully, I look forward to beating you. I look forward to seeing what a human post-instant mind erase looks like. Oh, you'll regret saying that. Then you leave me with no choice. Let's duel. Blake be like, you clearly have no idea who I am, do you? I'll make the first move. I draw. To start things off, I'll use 1-for-1. I shall discard Genix Blast Fan to special summon Genix Recycled. Well, Master Duel came out at this point, you can tell. I think it was 2020 anyway. Next, I'll activate Recycled's effect, turning its name into Blast Fan. Next, I'll activate Machine Duplication, summoning 2 Blast Fans from my deck. Poor her's playing Genix before they got the Link support. Both their effects activate, so I'll add Genix Controller and Genix Oracle to my hand. That Link monster was basically proof of like, no, sometimes you can just put one card in a deck and it fixes everything. Since Oracle was added from my deck to my hand, I can special summon it. And now, with the Heart of Evolution, I expand the DNA strand to using Genix Controller. I had a Porky Pig moment. I Evolution summon Genix Controller Type 2! Now let the fun begin. First, I'll tune together Blast Fan and Blast Fan. Genix Hype Synchro Summon TG Hyper Librarian. Now I use one skill from Genix Controller Type 2. By banishing an EXP card from my graveyard, I can special summon Genix Monster from my hand or deck. So I summon Genix Solar. Now I'll tune Solar with Oracle. Synchro Summon Genix Ally Axel. Then thanks to Librarian, I draw a card, and now I activate Axel's effect, discarding a card to resurrect a Genix from the grave. Now I tune Controller with Blast Fan. Synchro Summon Windmill Genix. Librarian lets me draw an extra card, and now I'll use Type 2's second skill. By decreasing its level by 3, I can target a Genix I control, then summon a Genix from my deck with a different attribute. So I'll target my Windmill and special summon Genix Ally Chemister. Finally, I'll tune Chemister and Type 2, Synchro Summon Ally of Justice Catastor. Then I draw another card thanks to Librarian, and with this, I end my turn. More or less predicted what the frickin' Genix playstyle would be in the future. My turn. Draw. Summon blue monster. Spam as hell. You know, your whole turn made me wonder. Your whole dimension has the superiority complex. That they're so perfect. But then, why would they allow you to use a Synchro archetype? Or even Synchro Summon in general? So that I could ensure your capture. For a better world. For a better tomorrow! Or, you've been falling behind, haven't you? What? I haven't... How did you know? Father told me how your little dimension works. You're already lagging behind. So allow me to fully end your career. I activate Terraforming. adding Stealth Temple from my deck to my hand. Then I activate Stealth Temple, adding a Stealth Monster or end spell or trap from my deck to my hand. Activate Stealth Art of Summoning. Once activated, I can add a Stealth card from my deck to my hand. Now Ritual Summon using Art of Summoning. Midnight Sakura will be the sacrifice. Ritual Summon Stealth Shogun, Gale Sword Draco. Activate effect. By returning Draco to my hand, all monsters in your field are destroyed! You gotta be kidding me! I am not to be kidding you! And now, you mill cards equal to the amount destroyed. And Sakura also makes you mill 4. Be grateful it's not equal to all their combined levels. God, that would be like deck out immediately. Now use Art of Summoning once more, using Gale Sword Draco as sacrifice. Ritual Summon Shogun Void Dragon. Activate effect. When Void Dragon is summoned, I can summon 2 more from anywhere. My Void Dragons gain 100 attack points for each card in your graveyard. All told, they'll have 4,800 attack points each. Now go, Void Dragons, end this duel. Soul Liquidating Flame. Beyond Dead. Ah! You lost. You know what to do now. No, please, I have a family. I have a husband. I don't want to forget them. Do you really think your dimension cares about any of that? No. For a better world, right? For a better tomorrow? For a better world. For a better tomorrow. Instant Mind. Erase! Zap. But why isn't it working? Hey, wake up. What are you doing sleeping on the floor? Get up! Oh my God, someone call an ambulance! Miss, do you know what happened? I don't know. We just had a duel and she pressed something and now she's asleep. Check on her pulse. Oh, sweet mother of Rod. She's not asleep, you idiot. She's dead. Dead? I've never heard of... Okay, Toolpad, look up the meaning of the word dead. You were just able to walk out of that.
Deprived of life. No longer alive.
What are ways someone could die?
Ways to die include old age, diseases, and execution.
Execution? Oh, what will happen if you lose? Oh, don't worry, Project J. You'll be executed and die. And hopefully you won't turn out like Project A through I, right? Father, what does execution mean? Or die? Oh, don't worry your little head about that. Never, ever worry about it. Okay? And that will do is create doubt in your mind. And you don't want that, do you? No, Father. Good. Now, time for your next experiment, Project J. So if I lose a duel, Father I will die? Blake, despite being threatened with death constantly, didn't actually know what the word meant. It might as well have been friend with, like, I'll take you to the dentist or something. Like, it didn't mean anything until she saw it for herself firsthand. And now she realizes she just drove someone to suicide, essentially, which, if you think she had problems before, whew, that'll do an brother. I'm sure we'll learn much more in episode 6. Oh, wait. Hey. Anyway, we'll check out the pink lightning side, where things will get a little bit brighter. Oh, Blur! Do I have some great news for you? That's right, Blur is coming to the Aero Dueling. What is it, Pink? I'm kind of busy adding some upgrades to my dual runner. Can't be the best bounty hunter around if you don't have the wheels to match. It's about one of those bounties you've been after. That freaky Darwin Solomon guy? His child has recently been spotted. I'll send the coordinates to your dual pad. Hey, thanks. Tell you what, I'll go after Solomon's kid, and you keep the kid's team distracted. Sounds great to me. I've been itching for a duel. Go get him, girl. Blur gets such special treatment. He's the first one into Gacha. He's the first one into Season 2. And he's also the first one into Era of Dueling. And that is game. Ah, shoot. In here I thought I almost had you. Oh, you don't need to think of it. I don't need to think about it. You almost had me. I mean, geez, summoning the Ice Bearer Dragons all in one turn is impressive. Hey, thanks. You did a pretty good job yourself. See you around. How much you want to bet you summoned Smirnoff Dragon? Didn't exist yet, but imagine. Alright, and that was the 5th duelist from this dimension. I love seeing duels off screen. Hey, that's great. I gotta do just one more. Wanna look around with me? Then again, it's probably for the best we didn't spend like 20 episodes here with everyone getting their own individual duel. Of course I do. Let's go. Hey, Lainey. Thanks for helping me out as much as you are. Oh, but of course! Dueling should be all about having fun, and I'll help you with that. Besides, I really do like your company. As long as you're not from the underground, slime. Ah, thanks. Well, hey, I enjoy your company a lot, too. Well, 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 looky what I found here. Some really pretty ladies all by them loathsome. Shades here, no! Ah, great. Looks like creeps are in this a dimensional constant. Unfortunately, they're a universal constant, honey. Now, no need to be like that, especially not to someone like me. Oh, just get lost, would you? I'm trying to cheer my friend up here. Well then, only one way to settle this then. A duel. If I win, we date. That's not how any of this works! Well, it's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Universe. It's actually exactly how it works. Yo! I have no idea how to say this. Who's singing? No, not her. Not now! I'm on a bounty hunt in search for criminal scum. I do over city to city. I'm on a bounty hunt onto the scrum of the world. I take no pity. No matter what, I always get what I want. And my skill over you, I'll happily flaunt. Yo ho ho. Whoa. Damn it, why do you always have to why do you always have to cut me off at the best part? Listen, bucko, I wouldn't call saving these lovely ladies from your slimy hands cutting you off. Oh, and let me tell you something, bud. You got a lot of dough in your head. All for, and let me check the bounty hero, several cases of stalking, harassment, and restraining order breaking. Ugh! So either I can turn you into the sector security right now, or collect my bounty, or I'll beat you to a pulp. I have a hammer for it. And then collect my bounty. So, bud, what's it gonna be? This is sector security. Put your hands in the air. Ah, shit. And then he ran. This is a nice little transition card thing. Interesting how this became a constant in the Dragonverse thing. So, it is interesting how much error is ahead of its time. Sorry about him, you two, okay? He got locked up off screen. Yeah, we're good. Thanks for the safe, miss. Alright, I am the Crash Town Whirlwind, a second best bounty hunter in the Synchro Dimension. The name's Pink Lightning, but you can call me Pink. Pleasure to meet ya. Pleasure to meet you, too. Name's Dahlia Goodwin. Wait, Goodwin? Oh my goodness, you're Sadie Goodwin's daughter? Oh boy, the legacy carries on. Yeah, I am. Big shoes to fill. Elena Valentina, pleasure to meet you. My voice for these characters are going all over the place. You know, a little birdie told me that y'all were looking for a duel. I've been itching for a duel. Any of you two down to throw down? You're on. You'll be the last duelist I need for my duel in this dimension. I'll cheer you on from the sidelines, Laney. You got this. Let's duel. I'll make the first move. Draw. I'll start things off. I summon my Chrono Beast Stallion. Now for its effect, I reveal my extra deck to you. Then if all cards there are Synchro Monsters, I can draw a card when he's summoned. So let's get revealing. Jeez Louise, look at all those monsters we'll never see summoned. So I draw a card. Next I'll use Clockwise Summoning. I target my Stallion and summon 2 more from my deck. Now their effects, but since you already know what my extra deck looks like, I'll just draw 2, thank you. And since I control a Chrono Beast monster, I can special summon Chrono Beast Bats. Next I'll activate the continuous spell card, Synchronized Chrono Tuning. Now I'll tribute my Stallion with my Chrono Tuning, allowing me to perform a allowing me to summon a level 6 Chrono Beast from my extra deck. So I summon Chrono Beast Tiger. Next I tune Bat and Stallion. Synchro summon Chrono Beast Chimera. Finally, I'll set 2 cards face down. Go ahead. Then it's my turn. I draw. I activate the field spell, Sister of War Church. Once activated, I can add a Sister of War card from my deck to my hand. Like from nowhere. Weak! And now I'll activate the card I just added, Sister of War Preparation. Weak sauce, Elena, weak sauce! Oh no, you don't. Tiger, activate your effect. By discarding a card from my hand, your preparation will be negated and destroyed. Well, that's not good. Or is it? I activate another preparation. Not once per turn. You baited me! You had another one in your hand? Good thing I baited you, otherwise this would be a brick. Yippers! Now I'll use the effect of my preparation. I can pick any card in my deck and then place it on top of my deck. Next, I'll activate the effect of Sister of War Joanna in my hand. Just gonna put any card I want on top of my deck, no biggie. Now I can pick the card type on top of my deck, top card of my deck, and if I guess correctly, I can special summon her. I predict a spell card. Can't really call yourself a prediction if you set yourself up that way, but that's how the game works. It looks like I guessed correctly. I summon Joanna. And when Joanna is summoned, I can destroy one spell or trap on the field. Say goodbye to your left set card. Urgent tuning. Now the spell I revealed now activates its effect. And since it was revealed, Covering Fire will summon a Sister of War monster from my deck, but banish it during the end phase. Now come on down. Sister of War, Lux. And because I summon a Sister of War monster, I can use another Preparations effect again. Use Preparations effect again. So now I'll set another card on top of my deck. Now I'll use Lux's ability. I can target a card you control, then predict the top card of my deck, and if I'm correct, the card I choose will be destroyed. So once again, I'll predict spell card. It looks like Covering Fire and my weapon supplier activate itself. And Lux will now put down that tiger. Now I'll do some synchro summoning of my own. I tune Sister of War Joanna with Sister of War Lux. Synchro summon, 2 arms, Sister of War, Angeline. Or Angelica, actually. And now, because a weapon supplier, not only do I draw a card because a Sister of War was synchro summoned, but I can also place a card from on top of my deck. Sorry, I can place a card on top of my deck. And now for Angelica's effect, I can predict the card type and the top card of my deck. Trap card! Solemn Wishes. Looks like I'm correct, so I get to add Joanna from my grave to my hand and draw a card. Now battle, and because of my church, my sister gains 100 attack points and defense points for every card in my hand, so that's 700 point bonus. Now Angelica, attack Chimera with Scoped Holy Ray. Chrono Counterflow. What just happened? That was Chrono Counterflow. It prevents my Chrono Beast monsters from being destroyed this battle. And there's a bonus. Since a Chrono Beast monster battled this turn, I can add a Chrono Beast card from my deck to my hand. Darn! Then I'll set one card face down and pass the turn to you. My turn. I draw! Oh my, this duel just became a whole lot more interesting. Roy Calcos. I summon Chrono Beast Time Flow Prince. Next to activate, now since I control Chrono Beast, I can summon Chrono Beast Hound. Now I tune together Prince and Hound. Unparalleled power, infinite potential, born from the sands of time. A new light sparks with a cast away your darkness. Don your mantle and root over all time. Chrono Beast Time Stream Emperor! Yeesh. Basically, run. Now battle! Time Stream Emperor annihilate Angelica with Timeline Eraser! Oh, and there's one more thing. Time Stream Emperor doesn't destroy monsters. He erases them. Not only is Angelica banished, but every other copy in your extra deck is also banished. Face down, most likely. Oh, what? Looks like this duel is going to be harder than I thought. Well, I have to worry about that next time. Next time on Era of Dueling. Chrono Beast Deus Ex Machina! Sister of War, Mother Eden! If you won't come with me, if you won't give me the info from your pops, I'll just have to duel it out of you. Arise, jamming away White Wolfsbane! I don't want to die! Not today! And not like by the likes of you! Episode 5, A Blur of Emotions. All worth it for that pun alone. And yes, I will spoil this now, we are doing that one next. Anyway, but as for the episode itself, it's a heavy one, especially for Blake. Finally, Blake didn't went their entire life, which probably wouldn't have been that long. There is going to be explanations as to how Blake doesn't know what death is, but just accept for right now that Blake didn't know what death was. And probably due to Solomon's doing, I can give you that much, but the point is, didn't know what death was, and because of that, the threat of death was just like, yeah, or I'll give you or I'll send you to the demon school. What's that? I don't know, just shut up and do what I say. But it turns out, death is not only a very real thing, it's like the worst thing that can happen to a person. Or at least in the top 3. We can have debates about this, but death is definitely up there in the top 10 worst things that can happen of all time. Just ask Watch Mojo. They probably have made that top 10 list. But yeah, Blake not only got to experience what death was, or at least see what death was, she caused it to an extent. I mean, it is because she's just egging on further what the whole evolution dimensions ideal is, but this is partially her fault. The mind eraser thing is essentially a death at that point. The body still exists, but what's the point without a brain? Blake was extremely cruel. I forgot how devastating they truly were. No wonder they were called the Devastator. Blech. Oh, don't worry. Once we get to episode 5, we start to learn a lot more about them. Anywho, but as for Pink Lightning's side, yeah, that was certainly more cheerful and neat. And I do like Pink Lightning. It's a shame we don't get to see much of her, but that's only because of the shortness of the series. I do think she's a nice character and hope to see more of her in future. Sadly, research hasn't gone to that point yet, but I am looking forward to her when she shows up again. Maybe not Unleashed, who knows? You know, just like in the background, probably not as a major character, just like, oh hey, Blur's talking to Pink Lightning, and now we're gonna go and meet Blur, you know, something like that, you know? A man can hope. I'm allowed to dream, damn it! But yeah. I like how much special treatment Blur gets, but hey, Blur's a favorite character because Blur's Sonic the Hedgehog. But hey, you know what? You have a favorite character you want to include. And hey, it's better than us having Hugo be everywhere, because if it was everywhere, then we'd be like, oh my god, but they stopped putting Hugo in everything. Instead of putting this blue thing in everything. I'm sure no one will have any complaints about that. But whatever, fan favorite character. At least it isn't the main character shoved down our throats, I guess. I mean, I'm not saying this as someone who hates Blue or anything like that. Or anyone who hates Blur, rather. It's just where they're just like, why do you keep getting all this special treatment? You know? I don't know. Whatever. Anywho, but yeah. Good for I'm glad that Elena and Dahlia got some more bonding time, too. I like their little things, so it's good that they get some more time together and, you know, bond, for lack of a better term. And, yeah. And hold off that one guy who was apparently a creep and had a history of this. Ooh, does Bill Cosby even in the synchro dimension? Well, actually, Bill Cosby was worse from your point of view. But, yeah, that was just, ooh. I'm glad that I did not realize that was already used for Shade when I picked the things, but whatever. 5D's Duel Links just released, so whatever. They had a lot of models you could use, and to be fair to Duel Links, those models are very friendly, at least to be used. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I've been saying that a lot, but I do like Pink Lightning, and I'm looking forward to see more of her. I just have one problem with her that's been with me, and ever since I did that deck analysis thing. Because I'm going to give you a behind-the-scenes detail about that whole deck review, archetype review thing with Fudger. I had to do that 3 times! The first time I did it was because Premiere Pro decided, nah, we're going to delete this file. I don't remember the full reason for it, but it was essentially like that. The second time was because, actually, you already have a file under that name, so we're going to delete both files. Both the one you're exporting and the one that's in there right now. So third time, I just freaking named it something like, I don't know, Good Luck Charlie or something like that. But I was just so fucking done with that. I don't hate Pink Lightning, and her deck of Chrono Beats is neat. It's just, I will forever be salty about that. Why do you think Goyo Emperors have been taking so long? That's not the reason, but there's salt involved. But yeah, I just want to share that that behind-the-scenes detail, because I'm gonna have to live with that for the rest of my life, and now you are too. But you're probably not watching this part, so who cares? But yeah, the Chroma Beats are still cool, and I like Elena's Sister of War cards. So yeah, hopefully we'll get to see more things like that in research. It's definitely not gonna be the same decks, but I can dream of seeing similar stuff, of course. But we'll worry about research sooner rather than later. But until that time, we gotta worry about this blur of emotions. I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see all of you next time. Later.